We were together for 7 years before we got married. We lasted 7 days after. I met my ex when I was 25, and he was 40, a tall, dark, and ridiculously handsome man with a 4-year-old son and a messy divorce in his past. He'd just moved to my town, and we met on a dating app. From the start, the chemistry was insane, but there was always a small knot of unease. He had a lot of unresolved issues, family drama, a complicated co-parenting dynamic with his ex, and the weight of his past. I see now he wasn't in a place to fully commit, but I was young, naive, and drawn to the intensity of it all. We fell hard and fast. At first, it felt magical, passion, laughter, and a whirlwind of experiences. But the cracks showed quickly. He had a traumatic past, growing up in a cult led by a psychopathic leader now facing federal charges. That trauma shaped him in ways I didn't fully grasp at the time. He carried guilt from his failed marriage, infidelities, and constant tension with his ex. I, on the other hand, had my own baggage from growing up with an alcoholic parent. I defaulted to accommodating and staying small, exactly the wrong match for his emotional unavailability. I moved in early and stepped into a parental role with his son, who I adored. But his inconsistent parenting caused friction between us. Over time, I realized I was giving everything to a relationship where I got so little in return. Every disagreement turned into him running away or shutting me out. I kept hoping love would fix it. Spoiler, it didn't. Fast forward to my early 30s. I wanted stability and a future. He proposed, and I thought marriage would make us stronger. We went to counseling, I expressed my need for more balance, and things felt better, for a moment. We planned a wedding, and last September, we tied the knot. 7 days later, we had a small argument, and he blew off one of our dates. I needed him to step up, and instead, he disappeared. He sent me an email saying he was done, came back to pack his things and empty my jewelry box, and moved out while I wasn't home. No discussion, no closure. To make it worse, he wouldn't let me say goodbye to his son, or let his son say goodbye to the family dog. I was heartbroken. Looking back, I see how much I lost myself trying to make it work. I excused his behavior, absorbed his trauma, and ignored my own needs. His decision to leave, while devastating, forced me to confront the truth. Love isn't enough. Now, I'm still grieving and trying to piece myself back together. It's confusing and painful, but I'm starting to feel grateful to be free from a relationship that wasn't serving me. If there's one lesson I've learned, it's this. Don't ignore red flags, and don't lose yourself trying to save someone else. And for good measure, keep your jewelry in a safe place.